Gentlemen, welcome back to the Tiege Hanley Starting a Business, Building a Brand vlog. This one, 208. 208 times. 208 straight weeks we've been doing this. It seems like just yesterday we started this incredible brand, but it hasn't. It's been like almost 4 years. Anyway, can you believe that we've done this for 208 straight weeks? I can't, quite frankly, but I love this vlog so much. I just want to start things off by letting you know, this is kind of like my outlet. It's funny because I see comments. There was actually one, I believe last week on the vlog, talking about how, oh my gosh, you only get like 1,000 views on these videos, but this is where the real value is given, not on the Alpha M YouTube channel. Whatever. Seriously, this is the one. Anyway, speaking of value, this week we have a lot of business questions that I saw on last vlog, which makes me excited. And so I'm going to spend the time going over your business questions. But before I give you my opinion on those, we need, at Tiege Hanley, your opinion on 7 sticker designs. So here's the deal. A few weeks ago, months ago, who knows, time flies these days, we asked you guys, hey, we want to have a sticker developed and designed, and we reached out to you guys to give you the opportunity to design stickers that we're going to be tossing in boxes and giving out. We've got 7 designs, and we want, down in the comments, you to tell us your favorite. We are going to produce the top 4, the 4 sticker designs that get the most votes. We're going to actually produce and manufacture. And so, without any further ado, we need you to say like A, B, C, D, or you get, okay, ready? I'm going to show them to you. And then below, you're going to vote for your favorite. Are you ready? Are you ready? A is a fist full of Tiege. I love that. I love that. That's a pretty cool one. All right, B is, I'm not sure what that is. It's like a mouse or a gerbil or something super cute. Definitely. Thumbs up. I love it. Nice. That's B. C is the jet fighter delivering Tiege. Very creative and clever. I love that. All right. We got D, alien action, right? Who doesn't love aliens? Exactly. You like D? Let us know down below. Or what about E? Handsome checkmark. That's clever. Like, what could you see on a computer? Which one? That's kind of the question. All right. Next one, we've got F. Rob, Kelly, the chemist, and myself. Our handsome animated mugs. Very cute, very funny, very clever. Do you like that one? That is F. Or, last but certainly not least, sticker G. Uncomplicated skincare for men? Okay. All right, guys, so down in the comments, we want to know what your favorite sticker is. Tiege Hanley inspired sticker. All right, let us know. Say A, B, C, D, E, F, or G, and then we're going to actually have 4 of the ones that receive the most votes actually produced. But now it's time for the good stuff. Your business question. First one comes from our friend Mohammad Ali. Good name. That's a good name. Anyway, he stings like a butterfly. I'm just kidding. Sting, you get it? Like sing like a bee, dance like a butterfly? I forget. Anyway, see, it's one of those days. I'm still a little bit sick for the record. All right. I want to make my own product. For example, like Enemy. Enemy. I have a few ideas, but I don't have information about that. I searched the whole internet, and I got some information, but not complete because no one will tell their secret. The question is, how do you get information about things you don't know about? By the way, love you a lot. Love you a lot too, Muhammad Ali. So I absolutely love this question. I really feel like it's so incredibly important and one that a lot of entrepreneurs just really don't know where to start when it comes to manufacturing a product. Now, it's good that we have the internet because this has opened up an incredible opportunity for pretty much anybody to start a business, build a brand, and create a product if you want to. You just need to know sort of what type of product you're starting or you're looking to do, and then where is the best resource in order to go out and actually make that happen. Now, you mentioned Enemy, all right? Enemy makes sunglasses, premium sunglasses, new matte black Enemy 2s. Yeah, pretty sick, just launched those. But recently, we went and actually sourced some new manufacturers to make accessories, beaded bracelets, along with stainless steel cuffs. And so we are, sort of always looking and checking and figuring out who is going to be able to manufacture our goods at a great price and keep the quality as high as humanly possible. Now, Tiege Hanley and Pete and Pedro, different products. Still a product, but it's a consumable. It's something that you put on your skin. It's something you put in your hair. It's something that you are in contact with, like really in contact. Like I consider that like a consumable because you use it and then you need to buy more. You use it a little bit more. Something that's edible, also another area. Which I have no experience whatsoever in the manufacturing of consumable or edible products. And I could be totally butchering like what you classify these things as. So I probably just did. Anyway, consumable products. If you want to use or manufacture a hair product or skincare or beard oil or shave cream, something that goes on your skin or in your body or like on it, I would say always do so, or look for a manufacturer domestically in the U.S. because the U.S. standards are different than some of the standards in overseas manufacturing plants and different, your standards here, the quality here in the U.S. is going to be higher. I'm just throwing that out there. You don't want to get things that you're going to use on your body manufactured overseas, in my opinion. Not that they can't, but I feel like the quality here domestically is high. And so what are you going to do? You're going to go and you're going to look for a manufacturer. There are different labs that manufacture different products. Now, if it's product business like sunglasses or nose hair trimmers or beaded bracelets or wallet or headphones, the best place I have found for a starting point is Alibaba. Alibaba, you can go on. It's sort of like the equivalent of Amazon, but it's for manufacturers overseas that basically will just have their products there and they will show you like what you can do. And so you search for nose hair trimmer on Alibaba, they're going to boom, like a huge volume of nose hair trimmers. And what I'd recommend is contacting some of these companies, look for a product that you like or that's similar, and have them send you samples. Now, with Alibaba, you're going to have to pay for the samples. A lot of times, like when you do like private label, like domestic things, they'll just send you the products like free of charge. But Alibaba, it's going to be a little bit higher price point, and there's a little bit more of a hurdle for entry as opposed to, the private labeling stuff here domestically. And so typically you're not going to just be like, oh, there's 50 companies and then try and get 50 products sent to you. It's going to be, really expensive in order to do that. But pick 1, 2, possibly 3 that you like and have them send you products. And what happens is then once you get it, you then can open the line of communication and talk to them about, okay, yes, I like this just the way that it is. Let's put my name on it. Let's put my label on it, and boom, you're good to go. And in a very similar situation as the private label here domestically for like hair product or skincare products. But with Enemy, we did something a little bit different. We didn't want to just have our label or logo put on a pair of existing frames. We wanted to customize and design these like basically from scratch. And so what we did, we looked for the best manufacturer of sunglasses that we can find. We found a few companies that were manufacturing sunglasses. We had them send us samples just for us to feel them and touch them and look at them just to see what sort of the quality level is of the samples. And then based on that, we then started the dialogue and the communication of, okay, we don't want to do just a private label like stamp our name in a sunglass or a pair of frames that you already are making for a bunch of other companies. We want to do something custom. But the idea is that you find the manufacturer, and if you find a manufacturer that can do like private label stuff, they also can do custom things. And a lot of times you're going to pay like a template or a mold fee for that first design. And it might be a few $100 depending on what you're doing, but they can make you a sample of the product that you're trying to make, and they can send it to you, and you can touch it and feel it and tweak it. And so with Enemy, that's what we did. We found a manufacturer that made sunglasses, the best one that we could find. The quality of the samples they sent were super high. But then we said we want to make them a little bit better. We want to totally design all of it. And so we worked with them. We sent them, information. We sent them CAD drawings. They worked with us. Like it was a very collaborative effort, and it worked out really well. And so to date, my relationship with the manufacturer over in China is fantastic. And they are I think that's one of the things that really bugs me. China gets a bad reputation and rap for making cheap products. It's only a cheap product if you're making a cheap product. But in terms of manufacturing a product, if you are going over and you are manufacturing a product that is high quality and you're using high quality materials, high quality springs, and high quality, like they're just assembling the product. And so it's not like, you know, they get a bad rap. And honestly, there's no more affordable or reasonable way to get started in a business and a business to manufacture a product for you than overseas. And that's the reason why so many companies go overseas. You know, but just to give you an example for Enemy, the acetate is imported from Mazzucchelli, which is over in Italy. The lenses are Zeiss, and so they're brought in from Zeiss, the company. And then the manufacturer basically just assembles, they cut everything, and they make sure that they're hand finished and they're perfect. And they inspect them and they do the packaging. And so it's a great alternative and it's a great option. You know, you could do the same thing here domestically, but the price, I've priced it, it literally is twice as expensive to manufacture a product like this here domestically than overseas for the exact same level of quality. But great question. Alibaba, Google search here domestically, depending on your product. Anyway, all right. So business question from Sid. Sid, I recognize you from Menfluential Conference. Speaking of the conference, gentlemen, going to be here before you know it. If you have not grabbed your tickets, what the hell is wrong with you? Buy them and then come and figure out how you... Anyway, last year, last chance, shake my hand. Rob Kelly, going to be here. Just saying, it's going to be epic, as the kids say. Anyway, Sid, I recognize you. And you're a super cool guy. Thanks for coming. Hope to see you again. He has a business question. Hey, Alpha, we recently started a business selling men's footwear. I remember your footwear from the conference, and it is sexy for the record and really awesome. I believe it was like boots or something, right? Am I right or am I wrong? Anyway, however, we have a tough time getting large influencers to work with us since we haven't established enough credibility yet. I don't know that it's credibility. Typically, it's money. Just throwing it out there, letting you know that it's not necessarily credibility. It's you having the finances or being willing to actually open up your pocketbook to pay a large influencer to do a promotion. Get to that in a second. Besides Facebook and Instagram ads, we've worked with some micro-influencers, but they really aren't as effective. What advice do you have for us on how to convince larger influencers to work with such a brand like us? So the question is, how do you convince a larger influencer to work with your small upstart brand? It's tough, I gotta tell you. It is going to be a challenge. One of the best things you can do is to interact and network with them, you know, very similar to probably the reason why you came to the conference and possibly will come to the conference again this year. But when you come and you're talking to these larger influencers, you better bring something strong. And what I mean by that is, don't come to them saying, hey, I'll do like an affiliate deal. Don't come to them saying, hey, you know, you need to bring something to the table to get them excited, because they are conditioned at this point. If you have like 20,000 subscribers, you're getting pounded by companies. There are companies out there that have teams of people. All they do all day long is reach out to influencers. They look for them. They try and find them in different niches, different segments, micro, macro, big ones, small ones, and they are emailing them and reaching out. And all these companies these days, for the most part, are coming with cash. And so every day, a lot of these influencers, even if you got like 100,000 subscribers, you're being hit every day by like 10 companies saying, hey, we'll pay you to promote our brand. And then at that point, you've got to sort of do your due diligence, figure out what company is going to resonate with your brand and who's going to, you know, basically fit best for you. But if you're just trying to have a conversation, be like, yo, let me send you a pair of boots, and if you like them, let's talk. Like whatever. You know, a lot of these influencers, they get so much free stuff. They get so much stuff just like tossed at them that it loses its value, and people get a little bit desensitized to it. And so if you're going to try and reach out to some of these bigger influencers, I would say, you know, have a budget, but spend that money after you've tried some of these other sort of campaigns and strategies like you've talked about. Because I think that a lot of companies put too much faith and money on an influencer and a campaign, a single campaign. Because the other reality is that in order to really get value from an influencer, especially a large one, you need to do multiple videos or multiple promotions as opposed to just one. It is rare that you're going to get just a home run out of the gate, out of the park, like, oh my God, crushed it, right? More often than not, what works best for a lot of these brands is doing multiple videos, right? Because say like Dollar Shave Club, for instance. So Dollar Shave Club will do 12 videos a year with me. Some videos they do or that I do will do great views. It'll resonate. Maybe the offer was good or whatever it may be. Because that's the other thing. You got to have a strong offer in order to incentivize people to actually try your products, in my opinion. And I say that, but possibly not. If your value proposition is so strong, the boots are so good, and the price is so ridiculous that you don't need the discount, good for you. That's few and far between. Anson Belt, perfect example. They're like, yo, it's under $100. You're going to get 3 buckles, 2 straps, or 3 straps, 2 buckles, under $100. Are you kidding me? Everybody knows that to go to the store and buy 1 belt, $60, $70. And so the value is just super, super high. And so they don't discount. They never have. But in order for you to sort of get your shoes on their feet, I would recommend you offer some type of incentive, some type of discount in order to get them to try it. And then when they try it, maybe they'll try another pair. You just need to get those boots on their feet that first time. Anyway, where the hell was I going? Multiple videos. The smart brands don't just expect one home run, one video. I saved up $5,000 and here we go, like rolling the dice. If this doesn't work, we're screwed. Don't do that. All right, spend your money on these other less expensive alternatives like Facebook and Instagram and other, Google, other platforms and ways to sort of do paid media where you're only basically spending money if people are clicking on your link and going to your site. That's the beautiful thing about paid advertising like that. But if you are going to use an influencer, you've got to look at it from a multiple promotion mindset, all right? The brands that are the most successful or that see the biggest success or the most success from using an influencer typically are going to do more than just one video. Like, it's rare to have like that one video and then crush it. Oh my gosh, sales are amazing, everything's great. Like, it takes more than that oftentimes. And a company like Dollar Shave Club with me, they know that, okay, we're going to do 12 videos this year, 1 a month. And we know that some videos are going to crush it. They're going to be awesome. Home runs. Some are going to be singles. Some are going to be doubles. But it's the overall average of the promotions that you do that really dictates or can tell you how effective an influencer or a campaign is. And so going into it just like 1 off, 2 off, it's too risky and the cost is too high. Now, in terms of another option, if there was an influencer or a group of influencers that you thought was really, that would possibly be really good for business and help you, you could always talk to them about maybe, collaborating or giving them equity, but the equity thing is really tricky, and I don't want you to give away more of your company than you need to. I would say just do the hard work now, doing the Facebook, doing the Twitter, whatever, however you advertise. And if you don't see any type of response there, you need to look at something's not right. If you can't get sales from not traditional, but the paid advertising, which costs nothing unless they're actually clicking on banners, you got to figure it out there before you bring an offer to an influencer, right? You need to make sure that your offer is solid, that your website is converting. There's a lot to do and figure out before you just say, okay, we want to basically push all our chips in and have an influencer do a video. It's too risky. Make sure that you can convert. Make sure that people like your product. Figure it out small scale before you go big scale. Boy, James Humphreys has a business question. Kind of a business question. It's a business question. Would you say you found your true life's purpose yet? If so, what is it? And does it tie into the business that you run? The answer is yes. I knew what my life's purpose was from a very young age, and that's helping people. From a super young age, man, that's all I wanted to do was just help people. And that's why I got into fitness. That's why I got into personal training. That's why I do everything I do. My YouTube channel, grooming product, like everything is designed to help people. That is what gives me the most fulfillment, the most joy, and that's it, man. And I love helping people, and that is what I'll do till the day I die. So yes and yes. And the last question comes from Kadar Awad. What's up, brother? Good to see you. Thanks for asking. He says, have Tiege Hanley or Pete and Pedro ever considered expanding to include products for women? The answer is yes. Both companies have considered it, but both companies have decided not to do it. Pete and Pedro, no, I don't even want to mess with that. Tiege Hanley, no, we don't even want to mess with that. Do I think okay, let me just throw this out there. I think if Tiege Hanley was a business that focused on women and did the same thing for women, I think we would be more successful than we are right now working with men. All things being equal, right? I think if somebody came out with a Tiege Hanley, system, level 1, level 2, level 3, same sort of thing with products, I think it would be crazy, nuts, ridiculous successful. And Tiege Hanley is pretty damn successful, but I think it'd be more successful with women. Now, does this mean that since there's money out there that we think we're leaving on the table, should we go after it? The answer is no. I don't think so, not at this point. Maybe someday, but we still have enough to figure out with helping guys and trying to get to more guys and build our audience, our audience and our customer base of men. I mean, we are 3 dudes who started a business in skincare to help other dudes. Antonio.
Yeah.
You're on the vlog. Say hello. I said you're on the vlog. Say hello.
Oh, hello, everybody.
Hey, okay, question. Have you found your life's purpose?
No, I'm still looking for it.
Seriously?
Yeah, I don't think I found my life's purpose yet.
Okay. Well, sorry, I hope you find it. I found mine. I know what mine is.
You're serving Frank is your life's purpose.
I gotta go. You're not helping. You're not adding value. I'll call you in a minute. Bye. All right, so Antonio has not found his life purpose yet, and I think I think he's being honest. I think, and he and I talk often about sort of what he's doing, what he wants to do in the future, and his goal for his business and his lifestyle is very different than mine. And so, no, I know that he is still trying to figure it out, but Antonio is just an amazing guy, and if you get the chance to meet him in Atlanta, Menfluential Conference, you can tell him I said that. Anyway, where was I? Yes, Tiege Hanley, Pete and Pedro, we've considered it. We don't want to do that because we know that we are here to help men. Super handsome men like you. Gentlemen, that's where I'm going to wrap things up. If you have a business question, down below, start it with business question and ask your question. Next week, I'm going to get to some more of yours. But also remember, we need you to say A, B, C, D, E, F, or G down below so that we know which 4 stickers to actually make and give you guys. Because that's what we do at Tiege Hanley. These days, it's all about giving you stuff, apparently. Guys, we love you more than our double monk strap shoes, and we'll see you in the next vlog.